Hi, Juliette, and whoever else is out there in YouTube land who knows the story. The next email your mother sends me is a bunch of Gator Bowl programs that she thinks are rare, and she asks me to sell them on eBay. Now, after I didn't drive your mother to the airport, and you and your mother to the airport, because I was kind of pissed off about, stealing my Providence vacation and then stealing the last visit I had with you in December, because of your mother's feeling of entitlement. Of course, I calmed down and I said, picking her up from the airport is the right thing to do. I mean, it's not like your mother has never done anything good for me, like picking me up and dropping me off when I had my knee surgery, and she lent me money when I had no money to buy medication once, and, it's like, this is what confuses me, because trying to explain the personality type, the covert narcissism, doesn't mean a person is bad all the time. In fact, it means that they're good most of the time, or they seem like they're good most of the time. It's just a few fatal flaws that they have, and those flaws can go terribly, terribly wrong. So she said, we arrive LaGuardia if we aren't still pissed off. So I don't know, in the spirit of the new year, would you be able to pick us up? I think the Jews call it chutzpah, the English call it cheek, bloody cheek. She she relies on me to help you guys. I've helped her change flat tires, jump batteries, and I'm happy to do it because that's what people and human beings are supposed to do for each other. They're supposed to help each other out. It's the right thing to do. And I say, yeah, I suppose I could try and call again. She says, we're in Tony's full car, be back in the house half hour. Just, chit-chat going on here. I need to know the airline. Oh, yeah, it's Southwest. And flying from Nashville to LaGuardia. I pick you guys up at the airport, and I didn't really have much to say to her on the drive back, except she was worried about the fact that she might not have left me the car key, and what your mother didn't know is that I had a copy of it. I had always had a copy of it, and I made it so that it would be convenient in case something like this actually happened. Imagine if I would have saved the day. And thanks to your grandmother, she gave me a copy of your front door key and your house key. I don't have them anymore because I wouldn't dare, after the order of protection came in, have anything like that on me or admit to anything like that. But now that it's over, I had the keys to your house all the time, in the car. So it just shows you I had no bad intentions. Now here's a really weird email. It almost kind of scares me when your mother's almost being a little too nice. Because I don't know whether she planned this because it happened so suddenly, but she tells me you have a sore throat. When you pick her up tomorrow, don't have her wait outside in the cold. Well, she blamed me for making you wait outside in the cold in the order of protection, and now this is way before the order of protection. She knows that you wait outside in the cold. In fact, when I pick you up at her house, you wait outside in the cold. Well, this is one of the things that she tried to accuse me of being a bad father, that I left you in a dangerous situation. In Hastings-on-Hudson, you can't even get arrested. But I was there in the dark watching you. She didn't see me. You can't blame her if she didn't see me. And even if I was at my window, I mean, you were in no danger. But it's just the hypocrisy of accusing me of something which she did all the time. Back to the Gmail. Call her cell when you're outside and give her time to dress properly. Do you have chicken soup? I got some today. I can have her take soup to your place. She shouldn't go anywhere like the grocery store, poor kid. So be sure to communicate well. Make sure she's awake when you come. Remind her to dress in layers and remind her to bring the soup. Okay, any issues, text me would be best, but call cell if it's really important. See, I never talked to your mother on the phone, on the cell phone. She texted you back and forth, and I always had to ask you what she said. It's like you had this covert operation going, communication between each other by text. I write back, okay, this email I did not see. As I said, I have not been on the computer much. I'll do as you say. And she says, thanks. Okay? Now, this is January 7th. Listen to that exchange. This is somebody who is now 30 days away from asking me to never see you again. Let's move on to the next day, January 8th. Hope you're okay. Though you might have read I'll check emails regularly. Where would I... okay, let me start again. Hope you're okay. Thought you might have read that Juliette is sick. I'll check the emails regularly. And I said, where would I have read that? No, I've not been well. On top of my knees, I've been in bed all week. Has she been out of school? Will I see her tomorrow? I feel okay today. And your mother writes back, it's Friday today. You normally get her after school. If you are feeling good enough to bring her over and make sure she eats soup and sips water, that would be good. Otherwise, if you don't want to catch what she has, she could stay home. She has stuff in the microwave. Let me know. Well, of course I want to see my daughter. And let's go to the next day, January 8th. Now, we're 20-some days away from her never taking me to court so that I would never be able to see you guys again. And this is really the weird one. If you ever need groceries dropped off, just let me know. If I'm not working any, I can get things to you. Your mother's going to buy me groceries? I'm like, what is going on? It almost scared me. I mean, it's like, she's going to buy me groceries? I mean, this woman does not like me. But I'll tell you, I said, gee, thanks, but I can get them. I have to return the cans anyway, the empty cans anyway. She said, well, I was offered in case you were sick in bed for any amount of time. When did she become Florence Nightingale? Okay, I won't be able to see what I need till next month. I'm increasingly broke, trying to catch up on rent. She said, oh dear, I have some VHS tapes from my mom's collection that I want on DVD. Can I pay you to do that? What fee do you charge your sons? Of course I would never charge your mother, but she's now asking me once again to do her a favor. And the next email is January 17th. Now we are 23 days, no, 20 days from her taking me to court. 20 days from taking me to court. Is there any sign? Is there any indication whatsoever that she's going to take me to court and ask that I'm such a terrible person I could never see you and her again, and up till this time, it's been over 2 years and I haven't. What did I do? No problem. Taking her home went fine. I finished the book. She said she hasn't touched it. So she said she did read the social anxiety disorder book. I don't know if she did. I'll take her for her word. I asked her if she read the book. And I've had phone tag with 2 potential doctors, so she says she's going to try and find doctors for you. Psychiatrist, I'm psyched because you're going to get help. This is great. And this is just 20 days before she takes me to court. I know she has exams coming up, but it wouldn't hurt to have you or her look at the book I gave you. After all, I read it like mad so that you guys could read it when you came home. She says, I'm happy to read it and encourage her to read it well. We'll keep you posted. I asked, does she have any plans for tomorrow? Yes, she and Ursula have plans. As usual, I don't get to see her because an extra day because she has plans, always has plans. And I say, it seems I can never make up the time I miss. I really could use her for a couple hours to help me with things around here. It's a long weekend for me in more than one sense. And I'm going to leave it there. Stuck on the 17th, January 17th. 20 days away from her taking me to court with a lawyer for 8 months and asking for a permanent order of protection so that I never see you and her again. What happened in those 20 days? Think about it.